Welcome back again, YouTube. Thank you so much for clicking on this video like you clicked the first two. Maybe you skipped the second one. You said, you know what, let's see where this series is going. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, I really don't care. It's not like I check the views or anything. I always check the views. Okay, so today I am going to try to get into orbit. I feel like it's going to give us a lot of science if I can get up there to that juicy orbit. Alright, this ship is fundamentally flawed, but honestly I kind of like its design, like how these detach and then reveal another rocket. So I'm going to base my next rocket off of this one actually, because I feel like it was a pretty good design. And of course it'll be ship Mark III because that's how I roll. You know that already. Don't act silly. Alright, let's put on our parachute. Start out the same way as always. Put on the decoupler. Throw some science-y stuff up here. Make sure we know what that goo stuff does in space, because you know how I love that goo. Alright, put that there. Now let's go ahead and put some rocket stuff below here. So let's do this 4 rockets deep. Put this on the end. Put a decoupler under that, and then a booster under that. So that way, booster fires, then falls off, then the main rocket, and that falls off. But that isn't going to get us too far. So then let's also add 4 more of those to here. And they'll hang down a little bit so it'll look a little bit cooler, because I am all about how it looks. So one of these here looks pretty good. 4 of those down like last time, but this time it'll be on the outside of the ship. Which 1, 2, 3, 4 comes to there. Put the rocket like last time. Put the decoupler, and then right here. Alright, and what I'm hoping happens is that all 5 of these launch. If you haven't played this game before, over in this right is the staging. What that means is you set what your rocket does while it's doing stuff. So it will fire all 5 of these and then decouple 4 of them. I want to decouple all 5, so I'm going to move this down here, and it'll decouple all 5. Then it'll fire these 4 rockets, get rid of all of them up here, which is what this is. Fire my main rocket, and then get rid of all that and return the pod safely back to the planet. Now, there's a few things to worry about here, like these being a little too wobbly, but I'm just gonna go with it. Let's see. Let's name this Ship Mark III, because as you know, every single spaceship design has been influenced by the one before it so far. We're on a good streak, so hopefully this will get us into orbit. Let's go ahead and see. And if I have time, maybe I'll tell a story or something. I don't know. Even though there are other stories on my channel. Alright. Let's launch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we have liftoff. Now, one thing I didn't actually think about is that rocket in the middle might actually heat up the ones on the outside. I kind of doubt it, but sometimes if you put one like right over the other, it will make it blow up. That would be unfortunate. What is that? Oh, there's our first landing over there. That's pretty cool. Man, this is so far a pretty successful launch. But time to shed those. Like I was talking about before, how it gets us through this atmosphere. It didn't really get us too far through that atmosphere, but it did get us up to speed a little bit. So I have conserved some fuel by using those, just by boosting us up that fast. So, you know, boosted up a little quicker. It gave me a little more fuel to use. You know, didn't have to spend all that fuel getting up to speed. So that was pretty good. Jebediah is loving it. What can he see? Alright, nothing. Awesome. But he knows exactly where he's going, just like last time, which is up and slightly to the right. Now, Let's look at our orbital map here. I always love this view because it gets a little more quiet. You're like, all right, well, let's see what's going on here. Okay, and then we're back, and it's nice and noisy. All right, so I want to do exactly what I did last time, except this time I'm going to make sure that I'm just a little bit higher before I do that gravity turn, because I wasted a lot of fuel leaving all the way to the right and then bailing out and going up a little bit more. I want to get at least 30 to 35,000. Hopefully that will do it. Not really a ton to look at this stage. This is probably one of my least favorite parts of launching rockets in this game. It's just, you know, like it's always the same thing. It's always like the same. You launch your ship, lean to the right a little bit, go into orbit. Like, you're just always doing the same thing, really. Alright, I'm going to dedicate all the rest of these rockets to going right. Just like last time, it's changing my, my yaw a little bit, rotating me, but that's okay. All the rest of these rockets will be dumped into going that way. Okay. And that is getting us somewhere fast. Now that's right there is already about how far the last ship made it, and I have a whole nother rocket to go. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let's bail out of there, and then line ourselves up. And oh, cool spaceship music. That's kind of cool to watch. Let's launch the next rocket. And I have a lot more control over the craft at this point. There goes our orbit. At some point that should stretch around the whole planet and get me where I'm going. I'm kind of excited, to be honest. No matter how many times you do this, it's exciting knowing that your ship worked. Alright, honestly, I should probably just go up to the apoapsis because it's going to conserve us some fuel. So let me zoom up, speed up time a little bit, get here, go back, get back into position, and launch again because if you burn at the height of your orbit, it will make the bottom part bigger and use less fuel doing it. And I don't remember the science behind this, but it works, so I don't really argue with it. But I want this to be somewhat even. 230 is pretty good, but this is climbing, so I want it to be like 3K by like 3K. Alright, that is very elliptical. But it's still an orbit, really, even though it doesn't look like one. But I am going to come over here and make sure that the back is still, I'm wanting to make this even, if nothing else, just because it looks good. So right here, I'm actually going to go back again, burn a little bit more, just to make sure. Oh! What? Did I just do it? I think I just did. Yeah, I did. I burned opposite of where I was going. I slowed myself down instead of speeding myself up. All right, I overlooked that just a little bit. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional, I swear. Just don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay? All right. I just wanted this to look pretty. That was my goal, and I've ruined that, obviously. All right. 480 by 550. Good enough. Honestly, I really don't care past that. Now, let's see what our Kerbal can see now. Not much, but from here, it looks pretty good, especially zooming around. I want to go there at some point. That's kind of cool. There's our next target. It looks pretty close from orbit here, honestly. It's not too hard to get to. There's that desert. Did I land there? Oh, no. I landed over here. No, that's where I launched from. I landed right there. Alright, so this is orbit. This is what it's like. How cool is that? Honestly, it's not this fast, but you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna slow down time. It's time to do some science and stuff. Let's open up this goo. Goo fills at home. Okay, that's useful. All right, let's get a crew report. It's very round. Okay, all right, that's useful. All right, and let's do a spacewalk. Let's fly around a little bit. I love flying around with this guy. Oh, that's a cool screenshot right there. Yeah, that's a cool screenshot right there. But let's not lose the ship. EVA report. 8 science. Alright. Man, this is going pretty well, I'd say. And if I land, I should get lots of science. So, honestly, this is already a success. All I have to do is survive. One big problem I might run into is if I run out of fuel, Jebediah will have to sit in space forever, and I'll get none of this juicy science. So let's start planning the descent. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. I actually want to collect this goo right here because I think that's the only way you can get the data. All right, let's board and let's plan our re-entry into the planet. I kind of want to land on land, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So let's speed up and see where I am. It'll be tough. Basically, I want to land on the sunny part of the planet. So I'm going to do this a few times. Alright, Jebediah is running out of food rations now. Perfect. That's where I'm landing right there, is that desert. Alright, so let's plan for this. I'm going to go in here, add a maneuver, slow the spaceship way down. I mean, like, way down. I'm going to use all of my fuel doing this. That is a huge drop in speed. And what this is called is a maneuver node. Basically, you set this to plan your next step, and it'll tell you how to get to this. So I'm planning to set myself down right about there. I'm thinking the Earth is going to rotate a little bit while I'm landing, so I'll probably land maybe on the other side of those mountains. But either way, I'll need to burn for 34 seconds. I have plenty of fuel. This was a pretty good spaceship design. I might actually use this for a long time. So now, after you set that little thingy there, you're going to find the blue dot. The blue dot is the node. Basically, I set it right here. And that point in my orbit is 3 minutes and 36 seconds from now, which just says right here. So as soon as that says 1 second, you're going to go on this blue dot. You're going to burn until that yellow bar goes down. It's basically just telling you how fast you need to go at that point. So, oh gosh, don't miss it though, because that's bad. I'm going to burn in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this should slow me down after about 30 more seconds of burning this jet. And that should set me down somewhere in that desert, hopefully. I'm getting rid of all this velocity I have. It's really unwanted velocity. All I really care about right now is going straight down, hitting that desert and getting a good sample. Because I don't like landing in the ocean. It's a waste of science. Alright. We've burnt enough to give us a pretty good trajectory down to the planet. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and speed up this process. I don't want to be here all day. That's what I'm talking about. You see how the Earth is rotating? I know it's not the Earth, but I'm going to call it that just because. Alright, it's going to slow me down. I don't want to land on those mountains either, so... But I'm moving really fast. I really don't want to land in those mountains. So, this is what I might do. I might actually change my orbit again. This time, changing it over this way. Okay. stuff is getting cray-cray. I'm oh god. Okay, I'm gonna re-insure right now, and after that, oh gosh, I'm spinning around. Oh god, I need to bail off of this. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't hit me. Oh my god, that was close. There it goes. That was a really, really sketchy. Basically, you always want to be on this green circle because that's the opposite direction as you're headed. And you don't want to be sideways like I was, because otherwise, when that re-entry burn hits you, it's going to start flipping you around. You won't be able to control it because so much wind is hitting you. So that's going to slam into the earth just a little. Oh, it was so close to making it. It was that close to getting to the planet, but it wasn't. It's its own fault because it was a jerk to me. All right, we're in the desert. Cool. I missed the mountains by quite a bit, like I planned to. Really don't like landing on those mountains. I actually don't remember ever landing on them before. But let's see what he can see. Not much. Okay. Let's do another goo sample. And what does it say? The goo seems to hate it here. Same here, goo. I know exactly how you feel. Let's do an EVA and get some soil samples. Plant a flag for one, because you know how I like planting flags. If you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Site name. The desert. Okay. First success. Full orbit. Landed here in the desert. Okay. Oh. And let's do a little smiley face with his tongue out. Okay. And yeah, let's take a surface sample. EVA report. Okay, 2.4 science. Surface sample. Lots of sand and rocks here. You're thankful that you've been in a climate-controlled environment because it sure looks hot out there. Sand is dry and loose. Great. Let's keep the data. And let's go ahead and get back on with our lives. Get back in that ship. Did I ever collect this goo? Move data. Grab onto my ship. And let's board the ship and see how much data. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, 47 science. Wow, that is a lot of science. Looks like crew report, EVA report, mystery goo. It looks like really most of it is the mystery goo and landing and getting recovered. So 57 science. What am I going to buy for next time? Well, I really, really, really want to make a satellite because it's so cool, man. All right, so, oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know why. All right, I have a choice here. Either we can make a drone to fly around the moon, or I can get some more science from here, and then I'll also be able to make a drone and fly around the moon. So let's buy this. Next time I come back, we are going to orbit the moon. We're not going to land yet because I'm not that great at this game, but we're going to orbit the moon and get some good science. Oh, wait, no. I'm hopping the gun. We're going to orbit the Earth again and get some data so that we can then go orbit the moon. So thank you so much for watching. I am excited. I also have to pee really bad. I'm so sorry for telling you that. That's TMI. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in, and feel free to come back again.